Welcome to the post-game press conference following Game 1 of the 2024 WHL Championship Series presented by Nutrien. We have the Portland Winterhawks here. On my left, head coach, general manager Mike Johnston. To his left, captain Gabe Klassen. And to his left, Diego Buttazzoni. Coach, we'll start with you. A 3-2 loss here in Game 1. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I thought it was a tightly played game through most of it. I thought power plays gave some momentum to Moose Jaw early in the game. I thought their momentum started in the first period on their first power play. They've got a very good power play. It gave them some good looks. It was one of those games where I think both teams were fighting for territorial possession. I didn't think our puck management was as good as it could be. We're a pretty good puck management team. We can be better in that area.
With PNWHockeyTalk.com. Just kind of how stylistically is Moose Jaw different from what you played against Prince George in the WHL or in the Western Conference Final?
Well, every team's a little bit different for sure, and you have to. I think we were well prepared for them. I think our guys were ready and they knew what they had to do. And it comes down to some small little details in games like this when you're playing two good teams. You saw the score was tied 2-2 late in the game. That was basically the way the game was. Our chances were fairly even, 5-on-5 we had anyway. We'll take a look at the game tonight. But, I think their teams, they've got a very good team. They've got some game-breaker players, and we have to make sure we keep them in check.
Gabe or Diego, for either of you, was there any nerves here in the final versus other rounds that you've played in?
I think there's always some nerves heading into a game like this. Playing in the Western Hockey League Championship's a pretty big deal, so I think we handled ourselves pretty good and had a pretty decent start and just managed it throughout the game.
Diego, you kind of walk us through the goal and kind of what you saw in that play and kind of how you were able to kind of work with Jan there?
Yeah, I was just coming on the ice from a change, and Spoonie got it up to me and just caught middle and shot. Luckily it went in, but yeah, that's it.
Mike, back to you for you guys tie the game, kind of had the crowd back into it, and then they had a power play right after that. You guys were able to get that kill. Was that kind of a key moment in the game to kind of keep momentum on your side?
Yeah, I thought there was two key kills. We had one at the end of the second period. I thought that was a key kill, and then that one in the third for sure. Those were momentum changers, and I thought we got some momentum off it. And then we had just a slight breakdown. When Ryder came around the net, he went to pass the puck hops on him. Sometimes bounces like that go against you, and it did in that situation.
Did you agree with the penalty shot call and what you saw in that play?
It happened so fast. And again, like the refs have to call what they see live. So I'll watch it again on replay, and I'll have an opinion, but that's on replay.
And then, Gabe, for you in your goal to be able to kind of tie the game, what did you see develop to be able to get that game tied?
Yeah, just Dave putting in a lot of good work down low and just came around the net and he was able to find me and I was able to put it away. So I thought that was a big goal for us to get some momentum back and keep trying to build off it.
Coach Brian O'Falva, Area 51 Sports Network. I just wanted to get your thoughts on what just preparing for a team you've only faced one time in this regular season. Like what's different about your preparations for this series what's different between this series and the past three in terms of preparation?
I think the first thing is you want to make sure your team's ready to play their game, and that's what we always do first. I think it's important that we stick to our template, how we play, and that we're bang on in every area of how we're successful during the year. And then you try and tweak your game plan for the other team. You take a look at a couple things that you need to do a little bit different because they present some challenges. But then each game in the playoffs, you're going to add one or two things both ways that you're going to take out of the game that you can improve on for tomorrow night, and that's what we'll do tomorrow morning.
And how about Jackson Unger in goal tonight for Moose Jaw? Just a really great third period from him. Just a lot of shot opportunities. What did you see? What did you see from your perspective on the shot opportunities you got on Unger? Were you satisfied with those?
I thought both goaltenders were good at both ends tonight. They didn't give any second chances. They were good around the net, so I thought both goaltenders were solid.
Barrick here. Just when you see this Portland resiliency, you guys made a good push in that third period, down 2-0, but it seems like it didn't phase you to kind of get that first goal on yourself, but then to see the team rally behind that, I thought the Hawks got better chance that the periods kind of got deeper. Did you kind of see the same thing in the push for your team?
Yeah, it was definitely momentum for us. I mean, getting that goal got us back into the game. We don't want to be down 2-0, but yeah, we built it off that goal, and then we had a good end of the second there, and then came out third pretty good. I thought, yeah, like Mike said, it was a close game overall, and it's unfortunate they got that late one, but yeah, we'll just be better tomorrow.
And then Mike, just for you, do you kind of agree that the chances feel like 5-on-5 were almost like favoring Portland, that you got that quick one? Do you feel the third momentum shift at all?
I really liked we had about 3 or 4 shifts back to back, and I think anytime you get some momentum, especially on home ice, you want to really capitalize on that. And I thought we did in the third. We had some very good shifts, and I know Jack O'Brien had 2 close looks in front of the net there, really good chances. So those are opportunities we need. Those are shifts we need to build on.
For me, Gabe, you guys had an opportunity to try and tie the game there on the 6-on-5. Were you pleased with the looks that you got, or was that kind of a scramble play with all that? How did kind of the final minute and a half kind of go down from your perspective?
Yeah, I thought we had a couple good looks. I think you just try and get a couple pucks on net and build off that. But we had some decent pressure there at the end, and obviously it didn't go our way. But we'll have a look at it, and if it comes up again, we'll capitalize.
Hey, Gabe, Tyson Alger, how much are you guys able to rely on just the last series that you guys had where it wasn't the best game one you guys had in that one, and you guys were able to kind of, bury that one and move on? Like, are you able to take anything from that series and apply it here?
Yeah, I think just knowing we've been in this position before, you know that you just got to have a look at the game quickly and then flush it out and be ready to go tomorrow.
All right, we'll wrap up there. Thanks, guys.